How y'all doing today? Um, I was just sitting out here, had a little break, and I was sitting outside thinking about something. Um, I was looking for a job that works around my school schedule or whatever. Um, and while I was looking for that particular job, the hours that to go around the job or whatever, I was looking at the different pays that they pay, starting pays that they was gonna pay people, to start these particular jobs. Not the job that I was looking at, but different jobs, for like starting out or not even starting out, jobs that people might have experience for. Looking at this one job where it was a general manager job for a fast food restaurant that's around the corner from my house or whatever. And they were gonna start the general manager off with like $35,000 a year. And I was thinking about this. I was thinking about, what is $35,000 a year and you're a general manager over a restaurant? That don't make sense. Um, how is that general manager gonna properly run that restaurant just making $35,000 a year? He barely making what the employees making. So if they paying um, the general manager $35,000 a year, I know they not paying the employees anything. And that's why most of the time when you go into this particular restaurant, they barely have people in there working, and they barely have good service. Um, I imagine they probably paying them $10 or $11 an hour to come in there and do the job, and it's just not enough. That's not enough for people to survive on, and for you to get good quality workers. I went into Raising Cane, um, and I was talking to a manager in there, and a manager at a Raising Cane makes $60,000-$70,000 a year, and I was like, they, I, I can only imagine what the general manager make of a Raising Cane. Um, and other jobs, like in particular, they had some 12-hour jobs, 10-hour jobs, and they was paying. They wanted to pay those employees $12 an hour, $13 an hour. If you're making $12 or $13 an hour, that's not enough money to live off. So, and if you working 12 hours and you making $12 or $13 an hour, you don't have enough space to get a second job. And that's how these jobs killing workers. They'll come in making $12 or $13 an hour, and they have to stay working their job because they can't really get another job, because where you gonna find the time to work another job? Like if you was making $12, $13 an hour and you was working an 8-hour job, I can see you working around it, because you can work two 8-hour jobs making $12 or $13 or $14 a piece, and then you can get to the point where you might be able to work something out. But if you working 12 hours a day and you making $12 an hour, you can't maneuver another job into that. You can't. Not a full-time job. Not another full-time job to make some money to live. And that's how these jobs sucking the life out of people, because they want you to come in, work 12 hours, and make $12 or $13 an hour. How you gonna do that? How you gonna live off that? These jobs, you got to sit back and think about the people that they trying to attract. And if they want to attract good people, they're gonna have to start paying people to come in there and do these jobs. These fast food restaurants gonna have to start paying people to come in. That's why when you come in, you getting bad service, because people don't really care. Hell, I wouldn't care if I was making $10 or $11 an hour. You gotta pay these folks. Hell, if you gonna run a scarecrow crew, if you're gonna run that a short-handed crew anyway, pay the people that you got in there so they can at least do their job and and give people good service. Because if you short-handed, you ain't making no money, and then you got people coming in, and you got all these customers coming in, you gonna have attitude with people. Companies, please start paying your employees so you can get good employees, and you get dedicated people that want to come in and do their job because they feel like they're making a good living.